5 people are dead this morning and 3 more in hospital, including 2 constables. A residence has been placed under quarantine and just happens to belong to Seamus O'Muircheartaigh. Someone has done for him. He's barely hanging on to his life and is not expected to recover. The Gov looked at me and gave a low whistle of surprise. "Someone is very brash to make a play at the Irishman," he said. "If not suicidal. The man is a human cobra. What have you discovered so far?" "This morning, a young woman delivered a package at number 47 Old Jewry, the city, shortly after 8 o'clock. That's about all O'Muircheartaigh was able to tell us before he collapsed. There was parcel wrapping in the outer office, and a sword and scabbard on the Persian rug in front of his desk." "Was the sword in the scabbard?" my employer asked. "No, they were lying side by side. When our constables arrived, everyone in the office was dead or dying, without so much as a scratch on them. PCs Roach and Halston were summoned by a secretary, a Miss Callahan, now deceased. Whatever it is, a microbe or what have you, it got them as well. They're in St. Bart's Hospital, choking out their lungs at the moment." "Do you have a description of the girl who delivered the package?" "Heavy veiled, dark dress, average height. Could have been any woman in London, or even a small man in disguise." "What kind of sword was it?" Barker went on. "Foil? Sabre?" "No, it was in your line," Poole said. "Wide blade, not very long, possibly Asian. The handle is copper and represents a flower of some sort." "Offhand, I'd say it was ricin that killed your constables, Terry. A substance produced in the manufacture of castor oil. It is fatal if inhaled. It was probably in the toe of the sheath. The drawing of the sword to view the blade released the substance into the air." "How do we clean it up?" Poole asked. "Very carefully, and with a wet neckerchief covering your face. The residue will have settled on everything, and this substance doesn't become inert. O'Muircheartaigh should be quarantined as well. One good cough, and the ricin in his lungs becomes airborne again. It's nasty stuff." "This all sounds vaguely foreign," Poole stated. "I'd have thought O'Muircheartaigh the most dangerous man in London," Barker stated. "But whoever made the attempt on his life this morning would more closely earn that title. Do you think there's a connection between Nightwine's arrival and this attack upon O'Muircheartaigh?" "I am convinced of it. Nightwine sold his criminal interests to the Irishman before he left for Asia. Seamus would be furious to hear he was coming back." "Not even if Nightwine declared himself reformed?" "If you believe that, lad, you are more naive than I think you are."